So, as many of you already know, I was a drug addict for over 7 years. And during my addiction, I started to do some research and I started to uncover some incredibly interesting articles, pieces of information, and studies that were done regarding my own addiction. At the time when I was researching this stuff, I was addicted to Percocet, aka Oxycontin. So, what I started to learn as I dug deeper and deeper into it is that drugs like Oxycontin, aka Percocet, change the reward pleasure center in your brain. What does that mean? Basically, in simple terms, it rewires your brain to expect an easy action for a great amount of pleasure. So think of this. When I was using, I could order a pill with my phone, sit at my house, hand over $20, get the pill, break it up, snort it. I could do all of this in about 5 or 10 minutes, right? And I would feel great, on top of the world for 3 hours after that. Now, after doing this for so long, why would my brain ever want me or encourage me to spend an hour on an exercise bike to get that same feeling? Or maybe not even as intense of a feeling, depending on, different factors. So literally in short terms, it retrains your brain to seek out these drugs for a quick high, a quick feel-good feeling, instead of, our brain's natural processes, which reward us for getting an A on a test, winning a game, working out hard, maybe, getting a hug from a loved one, any of these different things that naturally make you feel good, seeing your kids, all of these things start to decrease. They start to decrease, and be replaced with the overwhelming desire to use these substances that at the time are much easier to use and require much less effort than all the everyday things that we do. Again, back to the human biology. You have to think for thousands of years, we would spend, all day, 12 hours plus, out in the woods hunting, trying to take down deer or woolly mammoths or whatever it may be, maybe out hunting and gathering, searching through bushes and stuff for berries. We'd spend all day looking at that and we'd get the reward of food. Now, how do we get our reward of food? Well, I can pull through a McDonald's drive-thru, order a couple McDoubles that have a bunch of different chemicals in them, and feel this huge rush of endorphins and feel-good chemicals just wash over me, all without even having to leave my car. And you got to think the kind of toll that takes on you after years and years of engaging this type of activity. If I'm hungry, I can walk out to my fridge, pull out a meal, stick it in the microwave, 2 minutes later I'm eating. I don't have to go out and hunt for 5 hours to get my meal. And this fundamentally changes the way that our brains were designed to work. So I'm not saying we need to go back to some hunter-gatherer lifestyle by any means, but it's absolutely crucial that we incorporate some type of physical activity into our daily routine to trick our brains into thinking that we still have to work for what we want. And the truth of the matter is we still do. This stuff will catch up to you. 20, 30 years of a sedentary lifestyle is absolutely devastating to your health. Diabetes is on the rise in this country. Obesity, heart disease is like the #1 killer of people in this country. It's crazy how many people die each year just from a sedentary lifestyle. And not only that, with your physical body, your mental health starts to suffer as well, and that's been proven as well. What you eat and how you exercise has a big impact on how you feel. Again, I'm not advocating for anyone to go out and become vegan. I'm just saying make a couple more healthy choices, get some more fruits and vegetables, some lean proteins, whatever it may be. I freaking am on this avocado kick. I'm eating avocados all the time, and I have so much energy when I do. But perhaps even more importantly than that is just getting the physical activity in your day-to-day life to keep you mentally sharp and physically sharp. You guys, this was just a short little video. I wanted to talk to you guys about self-care, and fitness is a huge passion of mine. It's literally changed my entire life. I've struggled with severe depression for years and years, and terrible anxiety as well, and PTSD after the loss of some of my loved ones due to addiction. So I put a lot of time in with therapy, self-care, meditation, physical activity, all these different things. that have literally pulled me out of these depths of despair and given me a new life where I'm freaking riding an exercise bike at midnight because I'm happy, I'm thinking of creative ideas and doing things I'm passionate about. And I want to share that with you guys. That's why I'm doing videos like this, because I'm so passionate about the way I was able to change my life. I want you guys to change your life too.